next. Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Notes. And here we can check out the story for Bam Adebayo.
And with the rise in his true shooting percentage these past 10 games, it's clear that he is feeling very good about the state of his game. We'll see if he has another steady performance in him here tonight.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, the post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. Mitchell is out there with Hero. And it's Powell in at the small forward. And for Houston, Thompson is out there with MP. Then it's Alperen Şengün. Then there's Jayshawn Tate. And it's Eason in at the 4 slot. And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. The shot by Mitchell, no good. So, Greg, tonight is night 2 of the back-to-back. These can't be easy to play in.
Yeah, this is a test of will and really of conditioning as well. I expect there to be some big swings tonight. Should be a fun one.
MP, good.
Stretching out the defense. MP, impressive range shown there by the youngster.
Pass to Adebayo. Trying to find Ware and gets it to him. Over Şengün. Nails the baby hook.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Back to Powell. Mitchell in the corner. Over MP. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Well, this isn't the start they wanted. Need to just settle down and move the ball for better shots.
Count it.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Last game for the Rockets, they picked up the win against Atlanta. Outside, Hero. Powell outside. Adebayo kicks to Powell. 6 on the shot clock. There's Hero with a 3. Again, the miss by the Heat. And here are the Rockets. They're on a 14-2 run here. MP way outside. It's hauled in by the Heat. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And after playing most of his career at the center spot, Greg, do you like Bam Adebayo playing power forward?
Oh, it's great. At 6'9", I felt like he was always undersized at the pivot, making up for it with his strength and toughness, but he has the mobility and the skill to play the 4 without question.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for the Rockets. Fred VanVleet comes in for MP.
Substitution on the board.
1:39 left to play in the first quarter. Rozier kicks to Johnson. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Just 5 to shoot. That's a 2 from Powell. And again, it's the Heat missing.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it. Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Fontecchio. He's checked in for Miami. Tate, he's checked in for Tari Eason. And MP subbed in for Amen Thompson. And Miami also making a switch. Adebayo is checked in for Johnson. MP out there with Fred VanVleet. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Tate in at the 3. That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Hawks was simply terrific. He scored 64 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios offer different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
And here is Rozier. Following the three-pointer by MP. Baseline jumper. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo. Adebayo's got his second bucket of the night. Rockets leading by 15. To stand multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has 3 key things for a defender. All right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
Now, here's Tate. Following the miss by Bam Adebayo. Here's MP. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. MP's got 26 points.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
And the basket by Rozier.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And we'll go courtside now to hear more about what's going on with Norman Powell. Allie, take it away.
Guys, I was able to catch up with Miami's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Normally, this is an injury that would take a while to recover from, but they're saying he may be able to play on it. We'll be monitoring the situation and keep you updated.
Allie, thanks as always.
Well, look, injuries take a mental toll as well. These guys all want to be contributing to the best of their ability. It's tough to sit out and watch.
Adebayo, and it's Finney-Smith with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And that one's good. MP.
Yeah, and let me tell you guys, I've seen a lot of great players come up in this league. MP is as focused on winning as they come.
Now, here's Adebayo. His last outing, he had 24 points. Rozier against MP. Will it go? Adebayo with the bucket.
Well, Bam at 6'9" might be undersized at his position, but he plays with such incredible intensity.
Here's MP. He had a career game last time out. Bucket after bucket. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to MP. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. MP's got 33 points.
Well, this could be one of those nights where there's just nothing you can do to slow him down.
And the basket by Rozier.
Give Rozier these opportunities down low, and he'll jump on them. Excellent initiative there.
Fires from way outside. And so it's the Houston Rockets in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Howdy, folks. Time for halftime fun. And guys, allow me to digress. Anybody care to explain what I saw in the catering area a few minutes ago?
No.
Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the Miami Heat.
Where is the rebounding? They're getting pushed around and eaten alive. This is so embarrassing.
Yeah, that's something they need to fix if they want to get back in this game. And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. If you look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Great to see him playing up to his full potential. This will do so much for his confidence.
On the court for the Heat, the post tandem, Adebayo and Ware. Tyler Hero out there with Mitchell, and it's Powell in at the 3 slot. Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. Players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
Here's MP after the basket by Davion Mitchell. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. The Miami Heat's head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Kevin?
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. A nice shot by MP.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, he's adding a little spice on that finish. I didn't know Bam had that in him.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Now, here's MP. He's got 39. Pass to Thompson. This one for 3. And it's Miami with the rebound. They host the Spurs after this one. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
Oh, just so strong. Bam. He's just so tough to stop.
Andrew Wiggins, he's checked in for foul. The Heat shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Rockets leading by 17. To the inside. Here's Şengün. Got a piece of it. To the paint. Here's Mitchell. And Thompson sends it back. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Eason with it. Still yet to score. And the shot is good. And the Rockets lead by 19.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Outside, Adebayo. Back to Hero. Mitchell wide open. And again, it's the Heat missing. And so, MP will bring it up for the Rockets. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Where, count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Clint Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Hero against MP. And he's good on the 3-ball. MP's got 14 points here in the second half.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. .112 left to play in the third. And there's Thompson. That's good on the assist from Capella. Thompson's got his second bucket of the night.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Now, Hero, 5 points in the game. Eason grabs the board. Houston leading by 23. The three from MP. He got it again. Sensational.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Here's Hero. Hero can't get that one to fall. Here's Houston now. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's MP trying to get open as Adebayo.
And watch how Hero uses a burst of speed to get ahead of the shot, managing to swat that one away.
Capella kicks to Tate. The three from MP. And another three for Houston.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does.
Green comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And MP subbed in for Shepard. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Houston.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
We've got Green, MP out there with Fred VanVleet. Then it's Clint Capella, and it's Okogie in at the three spot. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Outside, Hero. The three, knocks down the three ball.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Here's MP. And GA, just when you think you've seen it all. Past season, a father and son playing as teammates. NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
Well, you see the flashy handles from Hero. He's not afraid to take chances on offense.
And good, he hits it again.
Make that 61 point.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Inside, here's Hero. And that one is stuffed right through.
Well, he brings the heat. Hero giving the people what they came to see.
MP against Hero. MP, no good.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Pass to Adebayo. Here's Ware. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
Wow, such a skilled 5. Bam's passing is really important to this offense.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Houston.
As one-sided as it gets today, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this has been a beautiful thing to watch. This team all season long with a remarkable journey, including tonight. They'll have now won 70 on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
Hero against MP.
And that's one way to end up in the highlights.
Yeah, all right. That'd be an automatic benching if I was coaching. What was that?
Hero can't get that one to fall. And here's MP for 3. Buries it from 3-point range.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
No, I'd be lying if I said the crowd doesn't have an impact. It's certainly felt from the head coach all the way down.
So we see Houston taking the W here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just